Between the upcoming PP rework taking place in a few days, Lazer Matchmaking finally going live after a month of development, and Hidden quite literally breaking the star rating calculation, causing all maps to be 0 stars, I thought to myself, you know what? Let me just make a quick video covering all the different things that this rework has to offer. Here are some timestamps for you in case you want to jump into anything specific, and without further ado, let's get into... OSU matchmaking is something that players have been asking for a while, and with the latest update of OSU Lazer, it's finally in the game, although not in the way you might have expected. Right now, every match of the so-called quick play consists of 5 maps. These are selected as follows. Each player gets to pick a map from this beatmap list thing, after which the map gets chosen randomly from the maps that the players picked. This map picking process happens every round, and you can pick the same map multiple times in a row. After completing the 5 rounds, you get to the match results screen. Here you can see your placement and how well you performed against others in a few different metrics. And also there is this CS awards looking thing that shows you who did the best in a few arbitrary categories. What is best finisher supposed to mean exactly? Because I do have a few ideas, but they aren't really OS related. Anyway, so by now you probably want to hop on Lazer and climb the ranking ladder to become the goodest player in OSU matchmaking. Well, here's the thing. As of right now, Quick Play doesn't really have a ranking system. Or I guess it technically does, but you can't really see your elo, so there aren't really any numbers you can jerk off to. This is because in the state that it is right now, Quick Play is not yet ready for ranked MMR to be a thing. The way maps are chosen is random, but the maps that the game chooses from are picked by the players. Meaning if you as an AIM player get into a full lobby of stream players, you will have to suffer through 5 rounds of 6-minute Dragon Force maps, only to lose MMR at the end because you didn't perform as well as they did. This scenario happening would be a bit of a problem, and the dev team understand that, which is why they decided to not have a ranking system for the near future. They do plan to have one eventually, but that will require some more development work and a lot of time. But as for now, I would say that for what it is, aka a casual game mode, Quick Play is pretty well made and really fun to play, so if you have the time, I suggest you definitely give it a try. It's been a really long while since the last PP rework. Aim slop has been the meta for more than a year now, and certain skill sets have been completely forgotten, never to be farmed again. But all of that changes today. Or should I say, changed yesterday? Or maybe the day before that? I don't know, editing is hard, man. The PP rework has started on the 29th of October and will take anywhere from 6 to 10 days to be fully completed. During this time period, approximately on the 3rd day or the 31st of October, we will experience the typical rank graph freeze we usually see when the reworks happen. To put it simply, starting from day 3, your rank and your overall PP values will be frozen in place and will not change for the next 3 to 5 days. This of course does not mean that you cannot set scores during this time, but your PP will only update once this stage of the rework is over. Now, as for the actual changes to the PP system, we have quite a few. First of all, Hidden has been nerfed for very high AR plays. This mostly affects HDDT players and AR11 players, since the Hidden bonus for AR11 is now basically non-existent, which you can clearly see on this very cool graph that I stole from the news post on the website. It also kinda looks like the Hidden bonus at AR 10.3 was almost halved for AIM maps, which if that is really the case is a huge nerf, because most of the team maps are AR 10.3 or so that would mean nerfing literally every HDDT score ever by a lot. But right now it's kinda hard to say if that's actually the case or if the graph is just poorly made. Because I don't know, the graph looks kinda scary. Another change to Hidden is that now it affects star rating, meaning certain reading heavy maps will now see a huge increase in the star rating if you turn on Hidden. This however does not affect the PP values for the maps and only affects the star rating values. Oh, and also completely breaks the star rating calculation on stable. Like if you turn on Hidden, all your maps will just become 0 stars. This, however, has already been fixed at the time of me editing this, so I guess that's cool. Another mod getting above this rework is HR. From now on, maps with very high CS will give much more PP than they used to. This is because previously the CS bonus used to cap out at 6.5, but now it does not, so CS 10 maps now award much more PP than they used to. Also, slider breaks are now estimated much better for stable scores, so Amric's PP record, which has 5 slider breaks, is now estimated to have 4, whereas before it was only estimated to have 1. This just means that all stable scores with a lot of slider breaks are gonna lose a lot of PP. But all these changes pale in comparison to the last and the most important one, the aim control and tech buff. Aim control brothers, tech brothers, we have finally been heard. Aim control will finally award PP and be a real respected skill set. We are saved. The world is healing. 3, 8. Oh. Yeah, no, aim control still gives no PP. And that concludes the important changes to the PP system starting October 29th of 2025. Do you think these changes are valid and fair? I think so, and this guy will probably not agree. In any case, that's all I have for you today, so thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!